Here at Green Lake, we're by Lower Woodland. It's a beautiful Saturday in May. We can see bicyclers out. Here's the little golf course over here on the left. And here's the trail you can see ahead of us on the left. We've got a guy on a scooter. We've got walkers, we've got bikers. A lot of times you'll see joggers over here. And just lots of things going on. This is Green Lake. Last week I was taking a look at a beautiful castle-y type of home here overlooking the lake that was listed for just under $3 million, and I think it got multiple offers, so that was pretty exciting. Imagine just living right here across the street from the lake. Oh my goodness, there is traffic, that's true, but you get a great lake view and you have this whole huge park, 3-mile walking track right in your front yard. Lots of action, restaurants, dog walkers, always something to see. Sometimes some strangeness. Sometimes too many geese, that has been a problem at Green Lake in the past, but you can see now we're about to get to the, I guess it's still a little further up towards 70th, but there are a lot of coffee shops and things coming up this way as well. You can see the lawn, you know, people picnicking and tanning and things and just enjoying Green Lake. Fun house on the corner with a nautical look and a deck overlooking the park. This is Green Lake. It's basically a huge lake, and then the loop around here is just a little under 3 miles. So it's perfect for like an hour-long walk or jogging a couple laps. We used to play against Bishop Blanchette High School in cross country, and we would race against them, and this was their place where they would often go jogging. So you'll see a lot of high school students here, as well as UW students, and of course regular joggers. They used to have a shoe store here. This is a nursing home on the right, the Hearthstone. That's where my grandmother lived, and she really enjoyed it. Nels over there. You can see here's more of the playfields at Green Lake. So a lot of people out playing volleyball. Looks like there's a baseball game going, and then they have what used to be tennis courts, I think now are largely used as pickleball courts, and basketball, so you can play some pickup basketball, and then there's a big playground in the back as well, and I believe in that building is also a swimming pool. We are stuck in a little traffic, but you can see on the right, a lot of these commercial buildings are new. They have retail on the front and or on the bottom, and this is one place where I think the bottom retail does work really well because you have a lot of foot traffic and people who are, you know, out on the sidewalk who might enjoy stopping in, especially for food. There are a lot of restaurants, but there could also be hair salons and things. There's a bilingual Spanish and English school up a couple of blocks. And what I was gonna say is there's a shoe store that I really like for running shoes called Super Jock and Jill. It's a couple blocks down, but last summer when we went to France with my family, we all went there and we got comfortable walking shoes, and they allow you to go outside and use one of the hills to walk up and down and kind of see, you know, do your feet swish around in them or hit the toe box when you're going down the hill, and does your heel fall out when you're going up the hill, just making sure that it's going to be the right size and comfortable and all kinds of different terrain. Bell's Cookie Company, free underground parking, it says. That's nice to know. Leasing some apartments and things. There's the Starbucks. There used to be Gregg's Green Lake Cycle over there. 5-way stop sign, I think. Anyway, it's a kind of confusing intersection up here, so it takes some getting through. But then we're going to turn right, go up 70th toward the freeway. Okay, so, oh, they've redone this intersection, and yeah, a lot of pedestrians and other people are crossing here as well, making it even more confusing. But you can see down there, that's Super Jock and Jill. This is Starbucks. That's Gregg's Green Lake Cycle, which is a bicycle shop, which again is a really great location because there are actually a lot of people cycling here, and also you can take the bikes out. They actually have expanded. They have a lot of other locations now. I think they have one in Linwood up by Alderwood Mall and Bellevue. So, you know, if you're trying to get a bike that's a step up from like the back of the Sears store, I think the Sears store went out of business, but then you could, oh. Rule number 1, don't run over any pedestrians. Rule number 2, make sure you come to a complete stop. Rule number 3, be bold when it's your turn. Know the rules so you can actually get through. A lot of people here are very hesitant and they end up skipping a couple of turns because they don't know when it's their turn to go. But you can see this area has actually grown quite a bit in the last 10 years. Cartel trucks, a lot of newer buildings, and more shopping and residential. They're kind of trying to bring everything in that you need, have it within walking space here. And then you can see at the top here are some older apartments, and that's the old style balconies. And this is the freeway. All right, so that's it. More bike trails. This is 70th, I think. And you can see that way to the south is downtown Seattle and the University District, and then this way to the north is going to be like Shoreline.